What's good, guys? It's your boy Ryu Sennin back with another video. Today I'm here to do a special video for you guys. I made a poll on my YouTube page asking if there's something you guys want to see. I got an overwhelming response of yes. So today I'm going to be showing you guys all of my titles, certificates, awards, rings, etc. We're going to get some close-ups, some details, see how they look up close, and more importantly, I'm going to tell you guys some of the stories around them. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the video. Oh, also remember to like, comment, subscribe. Helps us out a ton. Thanks. Boom. Alright guys, we're going to start with some of the championship belts that I've won. As some of you may know who follow the channel, I've been a lifelong martial artist since my early 20s. I've competed in several places. I've competed at the Amerikick, the ISK, US Open, just so many large name martial arts tournaments. But I didn't start winning any physical championship belts until I fought for Street Beefs. Street Beefs is an unsanctioned organization. They do MMA, kickboxing, boxing, so on and so forth. And that is where I won my first championship, the Street Beefs heavyweight kickboxing championship. Hopefully the glare is not too bad for you guys, but got the nice Street Beefs logo in the center. Street Beefs heavyweight kickboxing champion. On the side, you'll see like the Ryu Sennin, that dragon logo with my name. I believe you can see it. It says AJ Cook on it. And on the other side, same logo with Ryu Sennin. The back has the nice bullet points on the back, which look nice, keep it nice and clasped. Little extra bit in the back here. I like to hold it, if I'm walking about with her doing like photos and videos, I like to hold it this way just because this one's actually really heavy. I want to say it's a solid like 8 or 10 pounds. Like it's pretty hefty to hold, but here it is. I got the title shot for this when they started the kickboxing division. At the time, it was slow going. The first kickboxing fight, I want to say, was me versus Keanu. I won second round, spinning back fist. I lost the decision to Beast. I bounced back and I beat Ricardo at the first Street Beast pay-per-view in the 4th round. So my shot was against Reach. I remember I texted Chris Wilmore, Scarface at the time. I said, hey, you said the first person to get 3 wins in the kickboxing division will be the inaugural champion. Is that still valid? He responded super quick, was like, absolutely, brother. You get the win, it's yours. So I'm at the second pay-per-view. I'm fighting Reach. He's a guy that's been around for a bit. He trains out of neutral corner, and we're fighting at neutral corner. So, I was kind of a little nervous, like, in the way that I hope I don't get screwed here. So I told myself I can't leave it to the judges. So my plan going into that fight was to exhaust him early and just like destroy his body, because Reach is like 6'7", the man's tall and long, but I knew that if I could get in close and work his body that I could gas him out. I know he's had cardio issues in the past, so that was like definitely the biggest plan for me. So I want to say I dragged them into the 3rd or 4th round, got him against the cage and started just ripping knees to the body. Eventually he threw up, and that was that. I text Chris, I said, hey, won the fight. He said, hey bro, no problem, just so you know, next event I'm going to announce you as inaugural Street Beefs champion, as well as my name going on the Wall of Fame. We'll get into that Wall of Fame part later, but for now, this is the first belt I won with Street Beefs. Wouldn't be the last, but this is the first one. Alright guys, round 2. So I won that Street Beefs kickboxing championship back in 2021. I was competing in a bunch of tournaments still at the time. COVID has slowly kind of faded out a little bit. Competition's opening again more, so I've been competing super heavy between 2021 and 2022. And I want to say in September of 2022, I took the guys out, some of the Happy Nation team, to a tournament in Newark, New Jersey. It was one of the first ones we did because it was local to us. And that's where we met Grandmaster Jim Thomas, who organized the USA Martial Arts Hall of Fame. Apparently that's the original Hall of Fame. It's been around since 1976, so what I've looked up. And with my contributions doing all these tournaments and him seeing me so much, I got inducted into the USA Martial Arts Hall of Fame as Competitor of the Year. And in doing that, I received this beautiful, beautiful belt. You can see the USA Martial Arts Hall of Fame, the original Hall of Fame established in 1976. Has my name, AJ Cook, member since 2022, officially inducted in 2022. You can still see it has the same logo here on the side plates, same on both sides. This one was actually pretty cool because, again, we'll get to some more stuff later, but this is actually the second time I was inducted into the Martial Arts Hall of Fame. But it was super, super cool that they sent me this belt, among other things, and I just thought it was so, so cool to like get something like this. I want to say I received this November 24th, 2022. It was just so amazing to me that they deemed me worthy to be in the Hall of Fame. I mean, like, I've been competing for a while. I mean, I think the exposure from Street Beefs, that popularity, like how searchable my name was at the time, definitely helped on top of the other stuff I was doing on the martial arts side, like competing in all these various tournaments. So this was a super honor to receive. I'm super grateful for it. And fun fact, I didn't know this till later on, but I'm in the same Martial Arts Hall of Fame as Jason David Frank, also known as Tom Mallow, the Green Ranger. Rest in peace, JDF. So that's a nice little cool connection I get to have there. What's good, guys? It's your boy Ryu Sennin here, two-time Street Beefs kickboxing champion, three-time Martial Arts Hall of Famer, and holder of so much gold. But today I have a special message from our sponsor.
The sponsor of this video, Hakai Culture. They specialize in anime streetwear that a large part of the Havoc Nation team wears. We're fans of their anime shorts and definitely their performance shorts. Their shorts are a perfect mesh of polyester blend, perfect for heavy workouts, sparring, and of course our specialty, kicks. Great designs, great performance. As always, guys, use our promo code Ryu Sennin, TKD, for 10% off all orders. This helps to support the team, man. Help us out.
Alright, guys, last but not least, we're going to move on to the second kickboxing championship I won from Street Beefs, my third belt overall. This is actually the original belt that I had when I won it the first time. You'll see me have it in my fight against Street Bender. This was the original Street Beefs Kickboxing Heavyweight Championship. As you can see, Street Beefs Heavyweight Kickboxing Champion. It has the Street Beefs logo in the center. On the side, you see the Ryu Sennin side plates, and this one features an additional side plate that has the date I won it, which I think is super cool, as well as having those buttons in the back. Fun fact about, well, this one actually I think is the most reflective of the belts. When the light hits it just right, you can see everything behind you. You might be able to see the camera in this thing, honestly. But this is the original belt design. It actually has the date on it that I won. Initially, when I had this belt, when I lost to Cheese, when I got the lip cut stoppage, I lost to Cheese. I gave him the title. I was promised the rematch against him. It just never happened because he, I think, went on to the Emmys and things of that nature. Then the schedule just never lined up. The belt got vacated. Nothing ever happened with it. And that was that. And instead of me just going, okay, whatever, I was like, you know what? Well, I'm going to the West Coast to fight Shinigami, somebody of legendary status on their side. So if I beat him, is that considered me winning the belt back? And everybody was like, yeah, absolutely. If you go to the West Coast in their backyard and beat Shinigami in like good fashion, absolutely. There's no reason you shouldn't be champion again. And I went to the West Coast, I fought Shinigami, and I knocked him out in the third round. TKO stoppage. I'm sorry, TKO stoppage. Let me be clear, TKO stoppage with the head kick. So that was just such a dope situation to not only be the first Street Beefs kickboxing champion, but to also be a two-time Street Beefs kickboxing champion. Alright guys, that was all the belts I've won. Now we're gonna move on to certificates. Now I'm not gonna lie, this one's kind of a longer one because I have a lot of awards and things, so I'm gonna start with the very first one, the very first big award I got. In my personal opinion, one of the biggest things that meant the most to me at the time, and still to this day does. This is my first black belt certificate. I tested for my black belt back in, 2019, January 22nd. Nothing super impressive about it, but just my name, AJ Cook, just letting these guys know that I legitimately became a black belt on this date at Unity Martial Arts, the school I go to. For this one in particular, I didn't want anybody to sign it. It was just one of those things. It was just like, I did this. I didn't really, I don't know. I just felt weird. Like it was just, this was something for me. I went through those sparring rounds. I accomplished this. I did this. I deserve this. But of course, I've been doing this a lot longer now, and I've learned that it's not just a solo effort to make this happen. So when I had the black belt test in the second time, the second go around for my second degree black belt, in January 2022, I made sure I had like so many people sign this. All the people that meant something to me, that mean a lot to me, I had them sign it. So you'll see a bunch of signatures on this one. Trying to let the camera focus on it. But yeah, this one meant so much to me. I have so many people who helped me, like just from friends, the instructors, and just the mentees who were proud to test with me, things like that. This is my second degree black belt exam. Then I started getting into all of this crazy stuff down here. This is my first Hall of Fame induction from the United States Martial Arts Hall of Fame. It actually has my full name, which is very rare. Certified here, that Antoine Cook, that's my name, has been certified and inducted into the Hall of Fame by Professor John Cherry III. I have the IMAC International Martial Arts Council of America stamp on it, so super official stuff. So they actually gave me this pretty nice plaque, I gotta say. I was inducted in 2022, there's the date on it. July 16th, 2022, Antoine Cook has been inducted as Competitor of the Year. This was my very first Martial Arts Hall of Fame induction for Competitor of the Year, for all the hands I threw year round. I really do like the plaque. I like the nice shine to it. It looks really dope, and I have this hanging. This is actually hanging at the martial arts school. Fun fact, majority of the title belts and all this stuff is actually hanging at the school because I just don't have the room for it at my house. So a lot of things are actually hanging at the school. So my first kickboxing titles at the school, the USA Martial Arts Hall of Fame belts at the school. A lot of my awards are hanging there. I actually had to bring everything home to get this video done. Speaking of the IMAC, they gave me a martial arts certificate. I am in good standing with the IMAC Council for another 1 month in March. My expiration is coming up soon, but I'm in good standing up until the time of this video going up, so, cool stuff. Yeah, these guys are super official. I think these are the only guys that actually put my official real name on something. Everyone else is cool just calling me AJ, which I appreciate. Next up, we have my induction certificate from the USA Martial Arts Hall of Fame. Fun fact, there's a United States Martial Arts Hall of Fame and a USA Martial Arts Hall of Fame. Go figure, right? So this is the USA Martial Arts Hall of Fame. Congratulations, AJ Cook has been officially inducted into the USA Martial Arts Hall of Fame as Martial Arts Competitor of the Year, November 24th, 2022, and I am from New Jersey, so it has New Jersey on the bottom for this one. Every year they kind of change how they do things, but this is the certificate they sent me the first year. I kind of like this one a little bit better in my opinion. They also sent me this nice plaque, this nice little standing plaque, USA Martial Arts Hall of Fame, November 19th is when the banquet happened, I believe, and inducted member 2022, and this took place in Orlando, Florida. I didn't go to Florida for that, they just shipped this out to me. It's pretty cool, I like it, nice little guy kicking, They also sent me this super huge plaque, this super huge certificate. Hall of Fame, inductee name AJ Cook, induction category, Martial Arts Competitor of the Year, country, United States of America, because yes. You see the logo right here on top. Nice certificate. This is actually, this one's hanging at the school, because a couple of other guys got into this, is hanging at the school. This one's not home, unfortunately. The following year, 2023, I was inducted, because you see the certificate changed some. USA Martial Arts Hall of Fame, AJ Cook has been officially inducted as Black Belt Competitor of the Year, March 25th, 2023, and this one, the jumper was in New York. I unfortunately had to miss this, and the date I was in Arizona fighting Shinigami. But I was formally invited, I didn't get to go, but they shipped my stuff out to me, which is very kind of them. They also sent another plaque. This one is not as cool in my opinion. It just says Martial Arts Hall of Fame when it was established, the date of the banquet, and little kinky guy. I guess this one's nicer if I want to hang it up somewhere, which is probably better because the other one I have to put it on something. But yeah, not to be ungrateful, you know. And once again, they also sent me another certificate. This one, they changed the color. I guess every year they change the color, I guess. But this one, actually, the logo here in the center looks a lot bigger, right? Am I crazy? But Hall of Fame 2023 AJ Black Belt Competitor of the Year. Pretty cool. This was my third martial art Hall of Fame induction. And for those of you who don't know, I used to wrestle for a time. I used to wrestle for a backyard promotion called XUVW Wrestling. That was a real catapult to my combat sport endeavors, if you will. I am actually their first Hall of Fame induction as well, and I thought this was super cool for them to send me. Because this was such a big part of like my childhood and everything, just like trying to be a wrestler. And I did some indie wrestling for a little bit, but ultimately I didn't like a lot of the politics stuff, and I transitioned into martial arts and just combat sports. But just on this day, let it be known that on March 29th, 2023, AJ did set a dragon foot. Event that is for the XPW Wrestling Hall of Fame Class of 2023, authorized by Skirmish owner Evan Styles, and this is so much. Alright guys, thanks for sticking around so far. This last piece actually be a little quicker because I'm going to finish it off with just a lot of the places when they sent me all this stuff. They sent me a couple of rings too, so this is the first one I got to the Street Beefs Wall of Fame. So to get on the Wall of Fame, you have to, I think, either win like a certain amount of fights or get a certain amount of knockouts, get a certain amount of views online. But I didn't know that you could your name gets put on the Wall of Fame for winning the belt. So when I did beat Reach, I also, as well as receiving the belt, becoming the first champion, I got my name etched on the Wall of Fame. So here it is. Just shine up for you guys. Street Beefs Wall of Famer. You guys can see that nice and clear. It's come through good. The first ring I got. The next one I received was from the United States Martial Arts Hall of Fame. It's very, very nice. Has a nice onyx in the middle. As you can see, it says United States Martial Arts Hall of Fame. On the side, it has the year I won, 2022, the year I was inducted, as well as saying inductee on the side with that nice dragon pattern. It's a pretty nice ring. Like I said, I don't wear these ever, but you know, it looks nice. Because I wanted it to be styled like the other, I also got another version of it that has the United States Martial Arts Hall of Fame logo in the middle. I don't know, just something about the nice Super Bowl ring look kind of just looks super cool. Like I said, I don't ever wear these, but it just looks super cool to have like in the trophy case or whatever. Same thing with the USA Martial Arts Hall of Fame. This one actually looks cut a bit different. It has a square cut to it on their logo. Like a square cut to it. So that was pretty cool. You see like the logo in white. Same thing, looks pretty dope, pretty baller, if you will. Once again, USA Martial Arts Hall of Fame. Second one, this one, I think this one looks more similar to this one this time around, where the logos look a little similar. But I like the purple look better than the white. I feel like this one pops a bit more. I don't know, might just be me. And last but not least, my XPW wrestling ring for the Hall of Fame class of 2023 with the XPW in the middle. Like the dragon was super cool. Like I said, I'm not a ring guy. I don't really wear rings, but just having a nice Super Bowl-esque ring looking trophy case to me, this looks pretty cool. But so yeah, guys, that's all I got for you guys. Those are all of my certificates. Those are all of my belts and all of my rings. I didn't do trophies because I didn't do trophy and medals, so that would take too long because I have so many from so many tournaments. But I feel like these were the bigger accomplishments. The bigger accomplishments that I've accomplished. So I wanted you guys to check that out. And yeah, hopefully you guys like the video, like, comment, subscribe, and yeah, just enjoy the day. Have a good one. Take it easy. Peace out.